What's going on, guys? It's Crypto Markets back for another video. In today's video, I want to talk about a really exciting project and one of these big next coins that I think is going to do really well in the future, and that is Verasity. So quickly, if you don't know what Verasity is, or the VRA token, it is a open ledger ecosystem designed to fight advertising fraud, and it provides open access infrastructure for publishers and advertisers. So essentially, it is something towards video. It's centered around video content and to do with advertising, and it has a mix of AI and machine learning and cutting edge blockchain technology. So Verasity quotes itself as building one of the most powerful advertising ecosystems in the world through their project Vera Views, and develops open access payments through Vera Wallet. So this is really important to note, because Verasity is not just centered around one thing in particular. Yes, it does have the advertising, and yes, it does have the infrastructure towards video content, but it also talks about their open access payment platform. So it has a lot of different niches that it can go into. And simply put, the fact that it's mixing AI with machine learning, even if the project doesn't do exactly what people think it's going to do, and it doesn't become this huge mainstream utility towards video content, the fact that it is in the AI sector and the things that we're going to see with AI in the coming future, people are going to get excited by this. And you have to look at wherever attention goes, money goes, and I think Verasity is going to get a lot more attention in the future just being in AI sector. So that's why I think it's going to do really well. It also has a big incentive just for buying the token right now, because they have 15% guaranteed staking yield through April, but that ends in about a month. So we could see some people start to unstake within the next couple of weeks and see a little bit of a price decrease, but I really don't think it's going to affect Verasity too much. Now, going into price, Verasity is currently at 1 cent, 1.4 cents, or market cap wise, $143 million. Now, this market cap is important to note because it is relatively low, especially for a project like Verasity. $143 million market cap, it does put it in that low market cap tier, so it is more risky than some of these top 100 cryptos, as it is nearly it's over 400th in terms of market cap for a crypto. However, that means both your return and your risks are amplified, so you might gain a lot more than you would with the top 10 crypto, but you might lose a lot more, obviously. But I think just going into simple price action, now drawing up all these charts for Verasity, I just think they don't really apply right now. The things you want to look at are A, fundamentals, and B, environment of the market, and Verasity is doing really well. Every dip we've seen, we've just gotten absolutely eaten up, and we keep forming lower highs, higher lows on the 15-minute time frame. So as soon as we see some kind of dip, maybe Bitcoin has that pullback, Verasity loves to wick down, but then gets the close is usually very high compared to where we've wicked, showing that bulls are very strong for this token. And each of these higher lows has also formed in conjunction with a stable top at this higher range towards 1.5 cents. So $150 million market cap, we're seeing quite a big resistance, which is to be expected. However, where do we go from here? Well, the fact that Verasity is getting a lot more attention this year, I don't think this is going to stop at all. If Bitcoin can just at least hold for the next couple of weeks, I think that Bitcoin is going to not take a huge pullback until sort of start of April, until that halving hype calms down and we saw an outflow of ETF money and liquidity grab for these big institutions that have started selling a little bit of Bitcoin. But we are trading at all-time highs for Bitcoin. Extreme greed is on the higher side, and this always comes down regardless of what happens with Bitcoin. It is going to pull back. So I don't see Bitcoin hitting sort of 80,000 before April. I imagine we're going to hit towards the high 70s and then see a pullback towards 60. So what that means for Verasity is, as long as we have I think Verasity is going to keep going for another 2 weeks. I think as long as the market is stable, Verasity will push towards that $200 million market cap. even when we had quite a big rally back towards mid-February, where we gained 50% in the space of 8 days, we also did see that consolidation period from that high towards the next round of about just over 10 days. And I think that's the exact same move we're seeing here. So we saw that low, saw a pump of 100% in 7 days, and now we're sort of consolidating, and it looks like we're sort of on the verge of breaking out. I think give it another day or so, we could push past this 1.5 cent mark and then up towards 2 cents. And I think that's pretty reasonable for the end of this month. I think 2 cents or a gain of around about 40 to 50% could be heavily on the cards, for Verasity, just because of A, the sector it's in, B, what it's providing, and C, its low market cap. I think a 44% gain or hitting $200 million market cap isn't that unreasonable, especially if Bitcoin can hold stable. The thing you just also want to look at is market cap in terms of all time. So Veracity's all-time market cap high is just under $400 million back in 2021. So the fact that we are just pushing 140 right now and still have a lot more room to grow, I think if the whole market, I keep mentioning the whole market, but it is important to note, if the market just stays somewhat stable, we're going to see Verasity. I think this could easily be a $500 million market cap token. Think about other cryptos that are in a similar space. Something like Theta, obviously it is a lot bigger, but it has towards a $4 billion market cap and also works in video content. And I think Verasity may not hit $4 billion, very soon, but I think it's reasonable to say that it is going to be pushing towards the high hundreds of millions in market cap. Now, that is a quick video on Verasity. There is a lot more to go on about this token. I'd recommend you do your own research, but that has been a quick video on Verasity. If you guys want me to check out any other cryptos, let me know down below, but I'll see you guys in the next one, and peace.